Man, North Carolina, they sure do love Ohio State. Obviously Ohio State has had, a surplus of talent, and there can only be so many guys that get, playing time. And some guys are willing to wait, other guys are not willing to wait. Each situation is different, and we've seen, a lot of Buckeyes have been in the transfer portal, so it's so hard to really keep up with how many entered the portal. And here in this situation, we see, Jacolbe Cowan, he entered the transfer portal, and now heard from some schools, he is now going to North Carolina, and he should look to get some more playing time. And then another one I got to talk about, my classmate Legend. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Cavazos, or however you say it. So he also entered the transfer portal. One thing that many people noticed, he wasn't at student appreciation day. So he's been in the portal, and I think about 55 over. It's been reported over 50 schools have reached out and contacted him. I think the overall total was 55 different schools reached out to Legend, wanting obviously him. And for him, tremendous, because guy with the IMG, tremendous Texas football player, ended up going to IMG Academy, played there with great guys like Greg Newsome. He played for Northwestern. I think he's now in the Cleveland Browns. Played with a lot of great defensive players. Came to Ohio State. Both of these guys play with a lot of talent, so they've been under the system of Ryan Day. Both of these players, and I think the reason why these guys are so wanted is because they played, even though they didn't play as much in the game, but they've been developed by Ohio State, and Ohio State is, especially on the defensive side of the ball, really developed their guys defensively. As a team collectively, hadn't looked good last year, but they have a lot of guys that are going to get drafted defensively, or have been drafted defensively, and that's something that's going to really help North Carolina. Now, as far as what are they going to be in the ACC, that remains to be seen, because North Carolina obviously wants to improve overall. Do I think these guys going there makes them a playoff contender? Most likely not, but I think they're going to be a lot more competitive. And then in North Carolina's case, they're trying to get better fast, because Dabo Swinney, disappointing. I give Dabo a lot of crap, because we should have beat them in 2019. Fortunately, it didn't happen. We got revenge and payback in 2020, but for him, last year wasn't the best season. They went to the Cheez-It Bowl. Now they did win 10 games, but the standard is playoffs. And for North Carolina, does this close the gap on Clemson? I don't know. We will see, but Clemson looks to be a lot better, and North Carolina's trying to improve on the fly, getting some Buckeyes from the transfer